Have you ever been in love with someone and thought everything was perfect, only to feel deep down that something was missing? Maybe it's that aching feeling that no matter how much you give, you're not truly loved in return. Today, we're diving into 10 heart-wrenching signs that your partner doesn't love you, even if you think they do. And this isn't just about noticing small red flags, it's about recognizing the truth, even when it's painful to face. 1. They don't make you a priority. When someone loves you, they prioritize you. They show up for you. They remember your birthday, make time to talk, and are there when you need them. But if your partner constantly puts you last or treats you like an afterthought, that's a clear sign you're not valued. And if you keep coming in second to their job, friends, or even their convenience, it's time to ask yourself, do they care? Or are you just filling a space in their life? Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah gave everything to her relationship with Mark. She would rearrange her schedule, stay up late just to talk to him, and cancel plans if he wanted to spend time together. But for Mark, Sarah was never a priority. He'd constantly be too busy when she needed him, or forget about important dates and plans. Even when Sarah had a rough day, she was met with silence. Deep down, she wanted to believe he cared. But the truth hurt more than any excuse Mark gave her. If any part of this resonates with you, stay with me. Recognizing the signs is the first step to reclaiming your worth. Let's keep going, you deserve the truth. 2. They're emotionally unavailable. Emotional availability is about sharing your feelings, thoughts, and fears. If your partner keeps things shallow or avoids real conversations, they may be hiding their heart from you. Real love involves opening up and letting someone in. But if they're constantly keeping you at a distance, it's painful proof they're not truly invested. Sarah would ask Mark how he was feeling, wanting to understand his thoughts and emotions. But Mark never opened up. Conversations were always one-sided, with Sarah sharing her heart while Mark stayed closed off. It was like he had a wall built around him. And no matter how hard Sarah tried to break through, she couldn't get in. 3. They dismiss your feelings. When you love someone, their feelings matter to you. You want them to feel happy, safe, and heard. But if your partner dismisses your feelings, downplays your concerns, or makes you feel foolish for sharing, it's a painful sign they don't respect you enough to listen. This disregard can leave you feeling isolated, like you're in a relationship all alone. Sarah would tell Mark how hurt she felt when he canceled plans or didn't show up. But instead of listening, he would brush her off, saying, "You're overreacting," or "It's not a big deal," every time. Sarah's heart broke a little more. She realized that her pain meant nothing to him. 4. They don't include you in their future. A partner who loves you wants to build a future with you. They talk about goals, dreams, and plans, and you're part of that vision. But if your partner avoids discussing the future or excludes you from long-term plans, it's a sign that they may not see you as a permanent part of their life. One day, Sarah asked Mark where he saw their relationship going. His response: silence. He would dodge the question or change the subject, making her feel as though she was just a temporary part of his life. She wanted to believe he was just taking things slow, but deep down, she knew the truth. 5. They only show affection on their terms. Love means giving affection freely without conditions. But if your partner only shows affection when they want something, or if they withdraw when you need comfort, it's a painful sign. Affection should be about connection, not control. Sarah would reach out to hold Mark's hand, but he'd pull away. Yet, When he needed something, whether it was comfort or reassurance, he'd suddenly become affectionate. It felt manipulative, and it made Sarah question whether his affection was genuine or just a means to an end. 6. They don't support your growth. When you love someone, you support their dreams and encourage them to grow. But if your partner dismisses your goals or belittles your achievements, they're not acting out of love. True love means wanting the best for each other, but someone who doesn't care won't care about your success either. Sarah had dreams and passions, but Mark never encouraged her. He would belittle her interests, even making her feel like her dreams were silly. She started doubting herself, feeling as if nothing she did was good enough. It wasn't until she reflected on this behavior that she realized just how unsupported she was. 7. They're selfish with their time. When you're truly loved, your partner wants to spend time with you, even if it's inconvenient. But if they're always too busy or only have time for you when it's easy, it's a clear sign of where their priorities lie. Sarah found herself waiting for Mark's time, always trying to fit into his schedule. She'd put off her plans, waiting for any moment he might give her, while he never adjusted his schedule for her. Slowly, she realized that he would never go out of his way for her. 8. They don't respect boundaries. Respecting boundaries is a fundamental part of love. If your partner pushes you, makes you feel uncomfortable, or disregards your boundaries, it's a sign of a lack of respect and care. Whenever Sarah tried to set boundaries, Mark would ignore them. He'd pressure her into things she didn't want, making her feel guilty for not agreeing. It was painful, realizing that her feelings and comfort didn't matter to him. 9. They're unfaithful physically or emotionally. Faithfulness is a basic foundation of love. If your partner has betrayed your trust or shows signs of emotional cheating, it's heartbreaking, but it's a clear sign that they don't respect the commitment. Sarah found messages on Mark's phone, flirty conversations with other women. She confronted him, but he downplayed it, saying it meant nothing yet. Her heart broke, knowing that she wasn't enough to keep him committed. 10. They don't apologize when they hurt you. When someone loves you, they care if they've hurt you. They'll apologize, even if it's uncomfortable. But if your partner never says sorry or acts like your hurt feelings don't matter, it's a painful sign that they don't truly care. Mark would say things that hurt Sarah deeply, but whenever she expressed her pain, he'd turn it around, blaming her or making her feel like she was overreacting. Over time, she felt like her pain was invisible, like her feelings didn't matter at all. If these signs resonate with you, it's time to confront the truth. Love should lift you, not break you down. If you've recognized any of these painful patterns, don't ignore them. You deserve to be loved fully by someone who sees your worth. Remember, real love doesn't leave you questioning your value. Let's start choosing love that gives us joy, not heartache.